know business all the one say. It's hard for a man have one floor and still can run dancehall. It's hard. Most of man say have one floor and dead.
I like to watch more in Masicka.
On a baddest thing, that no.
Masicka is baddest thing I wrote. Goddamn.
Dr. Mix, one-side therapist.
Big up the swamp.
Goddamn.
Love the swamp.
Goddamn.
Dr. Mix with the YouTube face.
Tell you what them try start it. Swear to God I don't care. With your body not the place and nobody around here.
Dr. Mix, one-side therapist. Dr. Mix, at it again.
You don't know, it's protocol boss, and I say big up Dr. Mix. You don't know, one side officially certified vlogger. You know what I mean? Juke them in the head with a dollar. Big up in the Dr. Mix protocol boss. That one side to the land side ain't no other.
Hey y'all, it's Dr. Mix, the one-side therapist with the YouTube fix. Let's go. Let's go. Good morning, Swamp. Good morning. Please let me know that you can hear me clearly. You know I'm good for talking on mute. Let me know if you can hear me clearly. Good morning. It is a beautiful Friday morning. This is August 28th. I apologize for the late start. I was in a meeting and got stuck and just, Friday morning. Regular Friday morning shenanigans. But thank God it's Friday. I took a little break yesterday. I hope y'all missed me. But I kind of had to take a little break. But I couldn't miss y'all this morning. So big up to everybody. As you come in, I'm going to ask that you hit the like button. Just hit the like button. Hit the like button. It is a beautiful and amazing Friday morning, August 28th. We have a big weekend ahead of us. Masicka takes the Oasis stage. We'll talk about that a little bit. My link is there. I might not do the full hour, the 2 hours today, because as I said, it's a busy weekend, have quite a bit of things that need to get done. But big up to everybody and thank you for joining and hit the like button. Hit the like button as soon as you come in. Just hit the like button. Bushwatchers, that's the only job that you have over here is to hit the like button. Happy Friday. How is everybody doing on this wonderful Friday morning? I hope you had a very productive week. I hope even if things did not go the way that you wanted them to, that you still maintain some sense of happiness and peace and stability, because the most amazing or the biggest part of life is to still live even while you're trying to figure things out. Don't wait until you figure them out. But big up to everybody. Everybody that's on their way to work, everybody that is already at work, big up to you. And thank you for listening to my program, my little tiny program. I love, I've fallen in love with this morning program, but not lie. Like it gave me a new sense of what's the word? Like I just feel so revived and rejuvenated. Like every single morning that I come here and I get to just chill with you guys and pour into you guys and just talk. The only thing my wish is just the only thing, let me tell you, this is the only time I like, if I was monetized, I would always do members only live. I kid you friggin' not. Like if I was ever monetized, I wouldn't even want to talk to anybody else, but just the people them where support me. Sometimes I feel like that's the only thing is like I just don't wanna, I don't want just like I just wanna be away from everybody and just talk to just one set of people and just vibe with one set of people. You know what I mean? That's the only thing. But as I said, thank God it's Friday. It's the end of the week. If you work from Monday to Friday, 9 to 5, then I know you're excited today and you're looking forward to hopefully what will be a restful weekend. And if you work a flexi week, then it's still a good Friday. If you're on your way to work, if you're at work, if you're at home, wherever you are, big up to you. A heart of gratitude for everything that is happening, irrespective of if we like it, yes or no. Yes, it's a happy Friday. Happy Friday, Swamp. Heart of gratitude. Let me tell you something. People say this all the time is from you have life, you really can change your circumstances and nothing else really matters. I mean, if you're dead, you can't change nothing. It don't even make sense. You change nothing. You know what I mean? There's so much you can do with breath in your body. There's so much hope and there's just so much joy and peace that's out there to be had. And I know the world is kind of crazy right now. You know what I mean? I think over the last couple of days, if you guys have been following the news, there was a massive flash flood that hit Nepal, the border of China, and killed quite a few people. They're reporting some low numbers, but in all honesty, based on what I saw, I know that it has to be way more, probably in the hundreds. So there are lots of people today who have lost every single thing, lost family members, loved ones, and their lives are about to be changed forever. We went through a Category 5 hurricane last year, so a lot of us are still trying to recover, right, are still trying to recover from how that has changed our lives. And then even a couple years ago, a lot of us lost family members in COVID as well. So hearts go out to everyone that's affected in Nepal, with what happened. With There's just so much happening there. There has been about 2 weeks or maybe 20 days now of no electricity in Gary, Indiana, in America. And so people out there as well, they're trying to survive, they're trying to figure it out. And there's just lots of crazy things. And in our own country, even what, almost a year after the hurricane, there are still people who don't have roof over their heads. There are still people who are surviving on a daily basis, still people bathing in rivers, still people who don't have food to eat on a daily basis. And sometimes when they come on the internet and join these lives, it's the little piece that they get. You know what I mean? There's so much that is happening, so much crazy things that's happening in the world, in our own country, in our own backyard. There's a lot that we need to fix, and there's a lot that we need to talk about. I don't get into the politics talk of it or anything like that, but I do see what is happening, and I try to remain current on what's happening in my country and what's happening out there, and also what's happening in the world as well. So if you got up today and you can hug and you can talk to your family members and you can eat breakfast with your loved ones and all of that, understand that you are very blessed, because in a different part of the world, there are people who are trying to scrape what's left, what's left, what remains after a natural disaster almost took away everything. So big up to everybody. Our hearts go out to all the family members, all the family members who are just putting the pieces together, both in our own country and all the way on that side of the world as well. So if you have life, there's something to be grateful for. I always have to start out my program before me getting into the other things. I always have to start out my program with just bringing to the forefront of your mind that it literally does not matter what is going wrong. There is always something that is going right. And I learned that perspective in going through difficult times in my life, that your perspective can either take you through it or keep you there. How you look at things, and I've trained my mind to always try to see the silver lining. And I'm human, I don't always see it. But I always try to train my mind to look at the silver lining, no matter what is happening. You know what I mean? Say, is that what people have? Yes, exactly. Exactly. So I always try to, it does not matter. There are people who don't have a job. There are people who don't know where their next meal they're going to come from. Some of those people are our own friends and family, and we don't even know, because nowadays, when you do anything for anybody, it becomes this emblem. It becomes this thing that needs to come on social media. And so I understand it if you choose to suffer in silence and suffer alone. There's lots of help I got from people that I wish I never take them help, because then it almost becomes this rope around your neck that they want you to carry for the rest of their life. So if you're one of those people that just don't want to get involved and ask for help, I pray I pray that your ancestors hear the cry of your heart and that they will send help. I honestly pray that if you struggle to ask for help and you struggle to reach out when you're needed, that you don't think that the next outlet is to take your life. But I pray that your ancestors hear the cry of your heart and hear your needs, see your needs spiritually, and make it manifest physically. Because that's a real thing today. That's a real thing these days in social media, where help and being there for somebody, and the moment people fall out, it's all of the big dirty personal business. I went through that here since I've been a vlogger. And that's why I'm say one day I owe somebody who could have capitalized on that and reached out to me instead and say, I don't know you. but something I see that you're divinely protected, and I just don't want to be the person that fucks you with it, that just messes with this. So I get it, I get it, I get it, I get it. But I pray that your ancestors hear you and send help, or they send you somebody who you can confide in and that can be there for you. So big up and good morning to everybody. It's a crazy friggin' world that we're living in. Let me go into my big ups, right? Good morning, Dwight Taylor. So one Dr. Mix, big up yourself, big up to you as well. I'm gonna forget say good morning, big up Dr. Mix as well. Shower Alliance Crux, big up to you. Pellet on one side, big up to you. MT, big up to you. Mother Road, Don Bell, big up to you. JJ the Marine, big up to you. Mr. West, big up to you. Tams Messis, big up to you. Steffi Mac, big up to you. Father Crux, one Dr. Mix, big up to you. Kenroy Music, one side, big up to you. Portmore Diva Diva, big up to you. Autocrat, big up to you. Gunners one side, big up to you. Lyric Lens by TT, my sis, big up to you. My Kenroy and my DJ Kenny, are not the same people? Please tell me son is not the same people. Because Kenroy, then I need to book you in a session. I need to book you in a session, Kenroy, if it is the same people. But big up same way. One side, big up. Let me see who else is here. Leon Charles, big up, say, good morning, Dr. Mix, grung check. Oh, the grung said, big up to you, Skluba. Anyway, you're there. Yeah, anybody who don't like how I pronounce your name. Find a cliff. Anyway, big up, big up, big up, Skluba. Anyway, you're there. Looking forward to our show on Sunday. Who else is here? Ed and Eric, big up to you. Code Z, big up to you. Bejan Boss, say, manners and respect to everyone, big up to you. Fireside, say, 4015. Big up to you. Me say, let me I wonder if I the same person for true. Kenny, tell me if that are you for true, darling. Can we need to have a little convo about what is going up, what is going on up there in the cranium. Big up, big up, big up. So straight team from no one. Kyle Q, big up to you. Is that Mellow? Mellow, big up to you. Mellow say one side. Big up to you. Named of this. That name have special meaning to me. Mellow, be careful. But big up to everybody. How is everybody on this Friday morning? Give me one word that describes how you're feeling right now. I know you might be listening in the bushes, but take 2 seconds and just type one word. Just one word. It no matter how long the word is. All if you're feeling, just say, how are you feeling this morning? I got up this morning. I don't know my little morning routine is. Me go stretch out the things them out of my body, the kinks them out of my body. Me go have my little tea. Me go outside, go ground a little bit, standing grass. So you see me always a fight about my grass them. Big up that night. But always a fight right now, me and the government in a war because me want water my grass and them I tell me say me can't water my grass and the rain a fall. And the rainwater were in the barrel running out. So me I feel take me like a time to just make sure say, but the sun hot and me no want, because I ground. I get my energy from nature. That's the source that I connect to. And so I have to go and put my bare feet, the bottom of my feet on the grass. You know, say touch grass. I have to do that and let the electricity from nature do what it needs to do and keep me mentally refreshed. You get what I mean? Yeah, Victor, the truth say grateful. Everybody feeling grateful. Kyle Q said, Kyle Q, you feel beautiful? Kyle, you're a woman or a man? Kyle say I feel beautiful, or Kyle says she. Kyle, well, I thought all this time you were a man. Right? Nate said feel blessed. Big up to you, Nate. Dark night bless. TT says swamp. Good morning. Tom said grateful, grateful, refreshing, a lot of refreshed. Thankful, right? This one I said, yeah, I saw it, LM, tropical depression. Yeah. Hopefully we get a little bit of rain without all of the drama and the excitement and the blowdown. Kyle said he's a man and he's feeling beautiful. All right, you feeling bonita? All right. Okay. Tom said grateful. Definitely. We are, thanks for reminding me, we are getting a tropical depression. Hopefully we get some of the rains without the drama. We could use some rain because our dam is currently 40%, or reserve is currently 40% below what it should be. That's not good. We are under serious water restrictions right now. And so there's just a lot happening. So Father, please bust the cloud and send down the rain. Forever rain! Send down the rain. We need a little rain. I need my grass need a little rain. But yeah, it's been a good morning. I did some journaling this morning. But I did some journaling yesterday, and a part of it is in my a part of it. Somebody said joyful. Somebody said calculate laugh off of me. So I feel blessed. One Psalms a day, no doubt about that. Same I feel joyful, right? Optimistic. I love that, yo, Whistle. I love that. I love optimistic. You know, you can do a lot with feeling optimistic and just I suddenly don't like the word positive because the word positive has just been used up so much, and I see a lot of fake positivity. That's why I always show up with authenticity. I can't do nothing else but be authentic. When me pissed, you're going to know. If me upset about something, you're going to know, and whatever. Yeah, of course you have self-control. But you see the fake positivity I see running around with, they couldn't get me to drink that the Kool-Aid. The guys, like up the live. Like up the live. Like up the live. Oh my God, guys, I have 30 likes. The 70 odd people. Hit the like button. Bigger bags, big up to you. Big up. You always a big up to you as well. Cozy Flavor Kids. Big up. Guys, come on, man. What kind of business that with the likes, yo? I don't like that. Lives, like up the live, like up the live. If you are on your way to work, I want to send out some protection to you this morning. And crazy people to cause accident, so we're buying up any kind of accident and any kind of falling asleep at the wheel or any kind of losing control of your vehicle. I pray that all of your faculties remain intact and that you are coherent and you are aware and that you use safety. Listen, do not try to push the principles of safety. If there is a stoplight and it says red, you need to stop. If it says yellow, you need to slow down. And if it says green, you need to go. Do not think that your prayers, let me tell you something, there are laws that govern how we live. There are principles. I want to use the word principles, right? So if you break red lights, you're basically zeroing out what kind of protection you give yourself, because you don't give yourself protection to go and just break the principles of safety. And that's with everything. That's how I look at it with everything. It might sound mad. You get what I mean? But you also have to make sure that you are operating within the confines of those principles as well. So slow down when you need to slow down. Don't think you can defy the laws of gravity. I was having a conversation with a friend, very interesting conversation, and I found it so funny. And they were saying to me that, there are lots of people who walk around thinking that because they can't see something, it doesn't exist. And they said to me, well, yeah, you see those people? They're the same people where you can't see gravity. So you're going to tell me, say, it don't exist, but just go up on top of one building and jump, no? And see if gravity not make you fall right flat and make you dead. Not because you don't see something mean it does not exist. There are things that appear beyond what we can see. Bigger Bag say, okay, big enough LM feel like cost of living too high worldwide, but we are alive to watch you this morning. Oh, Padre, thank you so much. The cost of living is definitely too high. Don't make shame, make you starve. You see, if you used to eat the basmati rice and you can't afford the basmati rice anymore, get the parboil. Get the jasmine. It's a little cheaper. You get what I mean? It's a little cheaper. Don't make shame and wanting to keep up appearances. Everybody I feel it. Every single person are the only people them when I feel it are the rich billionaire them where we're just greedy. You get what I mean? If you cannot afford the basmati rice, because I love basmati rice, that's what I say. You can't afford the basmati rice. Don't be afraid to lower your hat a little bit. Don't be afraid. Right? Don't be afraid. Ellen, me not find that funny. Say, Ellen, you're a weird cookie. You're so weird. You're weird, Live within your means. Exactly. Bless up the people them that is on them way to work. I have a couple of things I do want to talk about this morning. But before we get into it, I have to drop a couple of tunes. I do have a song this morning that was on my heart from yesterday. I don't know. I think it's TT I was talking to. This song has been on my heart for a couple days now. And you see, anytime one song drop in my spirit, yeah man, I have to make sure so I listen to it, and I've been listening to it from yesterday. I don't know why, but the song just then I'm a spirit from yesterday. So I'm gonna drop it for you and send out all kind of protection for everybody that is on the road, on them way to work, on them way home, on them way to wherever it is that they're going, and just I just pray that you are covered. You are covered. You are covered this morning.
I care less but workers of iniquity. I care less but workers of iniquity. Rastafari is my security. Jimmy. And I'm going out and coming in. Never leave by Jaja. Keep me far from vampires. And I'm going out and coming in. I care less but workers of iniquity. Rastafari is my security. Jimmy. And I'm going out and coming in. Never leave by Jaja. Keep me far from vampires. And I'm going out and coming in. Keep me by your right hand. Keep me far from Satan. I walk with me, talk to me, show me the thoughts and them heart for me. Me deep on my journey, them dance for me. My purpose and me can't write off for me. Be a shield for me, reveal to me the backyard where them a deal and give me. You never hesitate for us to seal for me. I lay, and I'm going out and when the forward in. Never leave my Jaja. Keep me far from vampires. And I'm going out and coming in. Keep me far from demons. Keep me far from Satan. One time I can't believe. Feel free. Flesh them a tear and them coming at me. The Bible tell them about a nation of beat. Me think a joke but not the joke's on me. Stay with me. I clear the stage to me. I'm smiling, I'm a place where they got praise to me. So when I touch you, what I got with me. So in my going out and coming in, never leave my Jaja. Keep me far from cultures. And never going out and coming in. Keep me by your right hand. And keep me far from Satan. Workers of iniquity, Rastafari is my security. And me I strive with those who strive with me. Fight against them, we I fight against me.
Yo, Kenny, load up the bad dub them like we show them how artists cook them.
Say my offer drop the one Psalms a day. So Friday morning, we're heading into the weekend. I'm not gonna go live tomorrow. I think TT's gonna go live tomorrow morning, but I will be on Scoobla Live if that show happens this weekend. But let me tell you something. Cause you know me always I come with the things them and the gems them, you know. There's a prayer that I've constantly prayed from the moment I experienced my first betrayal. If you've been on my program long enough, you know, so me spend 8 hours over here one night. I tell you that story there. The moment I experienced my first serious heartbreak, my grandma, I couldn't eat, right? I couldn't eat, and it was a horrific. Yeah man, it burst the bubble for me, and I never forget my grandma. She would always come in the room. She was very concerned, and she would always come in the room and she would pray over me. And she taught me something from that time until now. She said, always ask God to remove people from your life who are not aligned to your purpose. When my ability to cut, clean, and walk away from people stems from my acceptance that my Father will always show me who you are. And take me serious, it's not some voodoo, weird spiritual shit. I always know when when there are people around me who should not be, because I'm always praying that prayer. So you see, when we get up and I realize, say, boy, the connection just no mesh again. I'm the first to release and remove myself, is because I know that if I continue with this connection or attachment, it's going to end in my detriment, right? It's going to end. My grandma told me a lot. She said, "You have a perpetual light." Tell me that from my group. She said, "You have a perpetual light. I don't want you to walk around in this world thinking that who you are is normal. There is something that is different about you." And she believes that's the reason why I was placed in her care, for her to raise me. Because my mother did alive, not never wrong with my mother. But for some reason, my grandma was the one that raised me. So you have a perpetual light and a perpetual fire. And you protection needs to be, you need to have boundaries. You need to make sure say you remain in constant prayer. I share with them the other day, say somebody close to me revealed to me that my they got that message. They got that particular message. So it was just confirmed to me. I always pray that every single thing, that no matter how much I love it, no matter how much I love the person, no matter how much I think I can't live without them, that they will be aggressively removed and detached from my presence and my energy if they are not aligned with where I'm supposed to be going. I say, you see, when we take when we pray prayers like that, we can't be surprised when we lose people, and we can't be surprised when things don't work out, because of that we are asked for. And if you're brave enough, pray that prayer. And you tell me if you don't see your enemy, the snake them not in the grass anymore. Me no know who may I tell this to, but me need enough to know so the snake them not in the grass anymore. Them in the group chat, them in on the face, them the right in them a feed, you know. The snake them come out of the grass long time. The snake them not in the grass anymore. The snake them in on the face, and we're not paying enough attention. That's why I'm telling us I'm gonna come out here and do things for optics. Because I'm not stifling my own peace so you can feel comfortable. No. If my peace I get destroyed, I'm destroying your peace too. The snake them not in the grass anymore, so we need to be paying attention. There's a reason why the album start with this song. It could have started with any song, but you have to make sure say you bless the things them that you're putting your hands on, and you're constantly speaking positivity. And I hate that word, but you're speaking guidance and clearance over the things them. Stop walk and tell people what the plans be. When you chat too much sometime, that's why I'm telling. That's why I'm telling you, say, me not come up here when I have the things them. Me have the interview them in my pipeline. Me not come telling you, oh, because me know how bad mine work. Me been around it enough to know. Me share with you, say I made the mistake of sharing with somebody who I thought had my best interest, that I was getting that I wanted an interview with CJ Milan, and them look for me dead stamp and say good luck with that. Me not think that gonna happen. People always put their limitations on you, and you have to learn to shut up and keep things buried until it starts shoot up. That has saved me so much. I've been able to, when I move, when I leave, when I fly, when I see me, no, me not do them something there. You might know after the friggin' fact, me move covert for a reason, because when me carry is not normal, and me know that. On the chat too much as little thing, I'm gonna run gone, go tell everybody, and then it no work out. Una wonder. I cause on the chat too much. On the chat too much. There's a reason why this album starts with this particular song. I'm telling you the kind of conditions that the Psalms were written under. And I know everybody I gotta understand when we talk them way. That's fine. I'm not talking to you anyway. Don't leave. Don't get up. Don't leave your dreams. Don't leave yourself just out there like that. Especially if you're a purpose driven person. Especially if you're a light being. Especially if you're a vibrational being. Especially if you're one of the chosen ones. Especially if you're on your spiritual journey. You have to. The first thing you're going to learn when your eye them open is there's more demon than people. Big up DJ Evelina. So, yeah, real G moves. Like, yes, exactly. Like Lasagna Scoobla would have said, yeah, big up Keith. Big up DJ Evelina. You get me? We not for learn, for move, covert, and I love show it too much. I love proof too much. Won't not prove to people. Who gives a shit? Won't not try prove to people say, wow, uno can do this, uno can, everybody can do it too. That's why sometimes things reach, and I don't feel like say people have on the mouth and chat too much. Tell people, fears and anxiety too much. Me love tell my people them, hey, me I go regulate. I'm gonna go regulate and self-soothe, and then the drugs me I take. Because all me have to do is twist myself in a one pretzel and end up on my head top and me good. Everything come out of my body and my energy. Me build up mechanism that I don't have to keep running to people, because sometimes I'm not sure. I will heap of two-tongue people I walk out here. I will heap of confused people in them streets here. I will heap of people when not sure about themselves and I live in a confusion, and them a confuse you too. So now for learn to shut the fuck up sometimes and keep things to yourself and stop walk and tell everybody what not do and what not accomplish and all kind of things. Me lose friends because some of them never know when me accomplish things. They say, hey, say, I'm gonna invite you over to a housewarming. Housewarming? What the yeah. I gonna not tear me down, gonna not come tear down my dreams in here. They have to come true. Yeah, one Psalms that well on. People crash. We know so we break down that song, but anytime. People crash when them wasn't even speeding. I'm gonna tell you something now. Well, if people are go somewhere and are going in a wrong direction, you have to have your internal navigation system that is aligned to your purpose. A whole heap of follow back in them streets, yeah. Whole heap. Because nowadays the man them are going like them love man more than me. I me love man, so that bad. Right? You have to have your own internal navigation system that is aligned to your purpose, not to what people think, not to what people say, not to how things appear, but to your purpose will settle in your heart. That's what your navigation system, your GPS, your internal GPS system, where you're out here they use for walk and trod, can be aligned to optics and can be aligned to what people think and feel about you. Me dep on the streets for 7 months and me they say the same thing from me. They couldn't shake me and they couldn't move me no matter what they do, it no matter what lie they tell it, no matter what they say. Me know myself too much. Me have too much confidence in myself. I can't rate a man opinion for me more than how I rate my opinion about myself. And me, I live with myself. And me have to get up every day with myself. And me, I deal with everything when me I deal with in my life. Some navigation system, the things them where we are use for that's why we are crash and we not speed. Because we're going in the wrong direction, because we have everybody a pull way and a pull way over there so and a pull way over there so, and before you know it, we're an amalgamation of every thought and opinion and criticism and feedback that we get. I saw people manipulated when them realize they have no internal navigation. So them call your phone. I have some feedback for you. I know I'm telling you something, man. They say after the Milan interview, and this is not for anybody who genuinely reached out to me and gave me genuine feedback. And there was a couple of people who I could tell it was rested on, but the amount of call me, get about my channel and where I need to take my channel and this and that. Oh, all of a sudden, you have so much feedback for me. When me I check, I may have more followers now, me out here and do more things. So one could not lead me. You have to have our own internal navigation system where it's aligned to the purpose. Too much I will love when people say about we. disarm some of them triggers there that is attached to where people say it's not cute. Stop come on the internet and love man more than own love on yourself. And follow back a girl more than own have on own internal navigation system for leading to the purpose and own supposed to be. That's why you can't move me until a time for me move when the season done. And then me I go move. It's because I'm not following on a out here. I show loyalty and I show respect. That's it. That's where it stops. Me not submit my identity and my creativity and my talent to none of you. You have to learn for having your own navigational system. That's why I'm not speed and a crash. That's why I'm confused and depressed and want to kill yourself every day. It's because you not take too much talk from people when you know and not really have no best interest at heart. People going always come and say, well, I think it should be this and I think it should be this. I'm in a ram for shut that shit down. Because I know that the plans were me have for myself, when me have for myself not greater than what you have for me. It can't be. Me share it over TikTok the other day. I go share something we don't know. Me share it over TikTok because boy, I don't know what kind of conversation they have, but I want to talk to the people them. If that's okay with y'all, I can talk to you. Me tell you something. Time has a way. I want to hear me. I want to hear me. Time has a way of fooling you into thinking that because somebody has been around you for a very long time that they deserve a place in your future. That's a grave mistake. Good morning, Fras. LM, good morning. Time has a way of fooling a lot of people into thinking that because somebody has been around you for an extended period of time that they deserve a place in the future. Let me share a perspective with you. And this doesn't have to be whoever it is for. Let me tell you something. You see a lot of people, including the people that are around you from you know yourself till now, get threatened when you grow for one main reason, because their access to you becomes threatened. A lot of people who have been around you for extended periods are threatened by your growth and expansion because your growth and expansion threatens their access to you. And so it becomes a constant reminder. Remember, some of you from a long time, I'm there from day one, and did this and that and all kind of things. A lot of people were there around you. Don't make time fool you into thinking that because somebody has been around you for an extended period of time that they have your best interest at heart. You know why that can't make no sense? Because if you and I are at the same level, me go always remain with me there as long as me only keep you around me. If I can't get into rooms where there are people who are where I'm trying to go, then it don't make no sense. And a lot of the people that have been around us for a long time is just trying to keep us at a level where their access is the most important and their influence is more potent than everybody else. Simply because they don't want to lose that access, they will dissuade you from going further. My dear one person for come tell me, say, I lie me, I tell. You need to constantly be growing and moving at a safe pace where you can get connected to people that is going in the same direction or going to a place where you have not been. And so they can take you there. I talk about that on my TikTok and say this is why enough of them youths here, the career sound like say in our backyard studio, it record. It's because them have a bag of yes man around them. Them not invest in a professionals. But this very conversation I have yesterday on my TikTok. Because they were over there talking about, I talk about Masicka, the interview Masicka, this and all the marketing. That's what an artist looks like. A lot of them artists can't go further than them day one because them day one not equipped to carry them where them supposed to be. Them just have a bag of yes man round them. I tell them say, yeah man, it sound good. And them go in a studio go record foolishness. And the yes man them because they're only concerned about them access. And because of course them not go want piss you off, now them not tell you the truth. So they make you send foolishness go road. Nobody to tell you say, aye, that not sound good. You need like a voice training. Hi, that not sound good. You need for probably work on your breathing. Hi, that not sound good. Maybe you need a little breath control. Nobody is everything you do. It sound good. A lot of the artists them career, that is the reason why it's stuck at one part. Appear yes man there around them. What you mean? The man investing money in a professionals and people who are qualified. That's why I can look upon him career and be proud of where it is. Be very proud of where it is because him invest. Him make sure say him make sure say him surround himself with people that can carry him where he wants to go. But some of you in a real life and in the music industry have the same jing bang them. I carry back a like dead weight. I don't know can't lift up because it. Only get one interview for one work and it's a big work, then go tell us, boy, I don't know because them place they are slavery, and all them are gonna do. I try to control you and I try to tell you what to think and I try to tell you what to do. Guys, my link is here if no one join me, it's fine. Them are gonna try to tell you what to do. And them place a boy, that's why me not do 9 to 5, that's why I'm try to do my own thing. And the own thing is them the outer road every day I dig out them fucking amigos, sorry for the bad word. Or them just have to call a man for pay them, for do things for them. That is how them get to work. And you get your little 95, and because you have them jing banging around you, I tell you, say, boy, I don't want to do the 95 thing because I don't want about the program, and then place your slavery. You not take it. You not bother. All along, when the people them just don't want you elevate because guess what? Their access to you is being threatened. Them access to you is being threatened. Going nowhere fast. Crashing all over the place and you're not even speeding. When you have to wise up, every man get the same opportunity to learn. Bible says study and show yourself approved. If the Bible is not your thing, be enlightened. Go seek out knowledge. The knowledge out there. Go seek out knowledge. The knowledge is out there. If you really want to learn it, it is there. Stop make people take on and turn on in a them own little having a wrap around on a finger. Most people out here, and it's especially true in these YouTube streets, don't really give two fucks about you. Right? Most people don't give two fucks about you. They just want to be able to have access to you. That's all them want to do. Is them want to be able to have access to you, to drain you of every single ounce of creativity that you have within you. And then when them done, them turn on and tell us them bill you. Oh, Jesus. Me already know where me I carry, and ain't a motherfucker in the street that can tell me otherwise. And can make me feel anything different about myself than what me feel. When I have to have the voice about yourself, I have to be bigger than what other people say. Most people don't care. In this day and age, it's an epiphany. I hope I have that. I hope I have that. In this day and age, there are more demons than people. A demons they run up and down in a people. All kind of things them a war with. And if you don't careful, them drag you in a war there and carry you with them. You have to be careful. Loyalty don't look like coming out here and eating everybody where somebody where you say you're loyal to eat. That's groupie behavior. That's not loyalty. That is groupie behavior. Loyalty don't look like coming out here and disrespecting people unprovoked because you not try prove say you can be the best, you're the best of the slave. Or we are come out here and cuss other people about that, but I do the same thing. Make it make sense. I mean, I no optics with nobody. Only for learn for having your own mind. Somebody having run on one part of twist, and I make the story. But I tell them, I post it on my page. Say, if they axe I write the story, the tree gonna always be the enemy. Believe me, If the axe is writing the story, the tree going always be the enemy. Because the axe is always going to tell you that it needs to chop the tree down. It will always come up with all kind of reason as to why it needs to cut the tree down. Because the tree needs to cut down. The axe can only tell one story why it a chop. So if you get up every day and you sit down and listen to the axe, and then you go in a forest, and then now you start cuss the tree, you know the tree, now there nothing. You just listen to the story where the axe tell you, and the axe tell you, say, yeah man, I have to cut the tree have to cut, because you see right here, so the tree are overshadow right here, so and me want build my house, yes so, and me want the yes so, and the tree in my way, so me have to cut the tree have to get cut. The tree going always look like the problem because of the axe that tell the story. And then when you finally gonna want the tree them wire your gear where you look for, you realize how stupid you've been. You have to have a bigger voice about yourself, which is your voice. I can't believe some of them on the internet in a 2026 and big people with them frontal lobe fully developed. Everybody's supposed to have sense. By the time you pass 25, your ability to make bad decisions should be significantly reduced because something, a psychological milestone happens, and it don't happen 25 for everybody. But between 25 and let's say 28, by the time you touch 30, you're not supposed to out here as a big grown-ass man or woman and have people that have run up and down on the internet and disrespect people when not doing nothing. Don't let me use one very colorful word describe, you know. Crazy. You're supposed to be at an age where you're supposed to understand yourself enough for no say, no man, this wrong. But you don't like who will keep people accountable. But I'm tell you something. I have one friend in my life. You last clot. Sometimes I feel like say, if the two are with them on one ledge, would I push her off and jump right after? Because then I can't function without her after I push her off a ledge. TT. Let me tell you something. I not surround myself with people who can't hold me accountable, all if it going to be an argument. Can't work. You see, if I mess up, I'm going to do something wrong, she going to be, when I first person, me 100% sure, go and tell me, say, yeah, but you said this and this you do over here, so. That don't make no sense to me. Vice versa. And so we have a type of friendship where we butt heads sometimes, but it's always in love. Because by 10 minutes after, me see something funny on the internet and me send it to her, we over there kiki and I laugh. But it never gonna be the case where, pick up Uncle Crooks, it never gonna be the case where she can't hold me accountable and I can't hold her accountable. It will never be that. I don't surround myself with people where those everything them just take it and them just allow I just have me out here wilding and now say, I mix, fix up that grass. A lot of how you see me have changed the way that I do my lives have been because I've had people around me were said to me, say, all right, you're out of the season of war now. Put down the sword. Put down the sword. Tap into see some a different part of you. I'm say, all right, me fight it, you know, because you know, me love fight. Me just fight every God Almighty thing, right? But I've been able to listen to those people who care about me, and I know it's coming from a place of they want to see the best for me, and they have the best intentions for me. You see, if you're the type of person that refuses to be held accountable, then what you're looking for is fans, and every single person around you is just a fan of you. They're not really your friends. Too much big people out here are puppets, and it's very fucking concerning because what are we doing? What are we doing? When I was in, somebody went online and attacked me a few months ago. and nobody from in the swamp. And I got a couple of DMs with very personal information about the person, um, and some pictures. I don't know who it was. It was an unknown account that sent it to me. In essence, they wanted me to come on the internet and use it to fight that person, and I didn't. I didn't. I didn't. And for days, the person sat on my name, and I got some deeply personal, embarrassing information with proof. I didn't. You know why? Because I don't need to. I don't need to. This fallabackerism, I don't know what the fuck to call it. This fallabackerism where everybody depend and this man worshipping, man loving buffoonery and the gymnastics we out here a play for try prove our loyalty to bruh. If I have to submit who I am to you, for me, for this year around you, it now go happen. Me they lift up like a flight. Mm-hmm. Yeah, me they lift up like a flight. I taking off like a flight. It not go ever happen. I taking off like a flight. But I also feel like chat. I also feel like because because I'm guy. I also feel like people take that as fear. I don't know why anybody who has listened to me for the last 7 months would ever make the mistake and think that I have fear. I don't know. It don't make a lot of sense to me. But I don't see no reason for no big grown ass man and woman for out here they be programmed by and I take up things pan them head where don't fucking concern them. And I go around they cause problem with sorry about that, guys. When I can't hear me, a little dramatic pause. When I can't hear me, confirm so they can't hear me. Confirm? Yeah. Ain't no reason why big people should be out here following behind people blindly. Just blindly. We see it a lot with Gaza. Sheep makes many and then create one next sheep. And before me move, Friday, somebody sent me one clip this morning of you over there cussing crooks. Friday, oh Jesus, Friday, no group way up, no group way up, no group way up, no group way up. Do no group way up. You see, whoever out here they do foolishness and fuckery and they cause problem, call for them name and speak to. Because you see, if me never go back go listen to the live, I would have come out here with a piece of venom for you this morning. You come in my head mood and think say you're this me artist and you're this me. I lucky thing me have the sense if you go back and listen to the other parts of the live. But me they beg you, please look here, be specific. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Be specific with who you hear, right? What hand me on mute? No, 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 no. Sorry, guys. Be specific with who you hear out here. They talk foolishness and I do rubbish. Be specific. Be specific because I've learned to accept, and it was a harsh reality, but I've learned to accept that we're not on all on the same mission. Some people are here to build their own platform and feed them own thing. Others are here to actually grow genocide movement. Others are here to do both and whatever. You know, me not go complain on judge and jury and say who wrong, who right. Me not really business. You get what I mean? But what may I say is you see for the people them who are use your artist name as you say for clout and for get a response, be specific, be very specific with when you throw your flame and your fire, because if you have the right to come and defend your artist, understand say me have the right to defend my artist too. I mean I really care at who. If are you, and I just saw it go. Friday, you know that already. So you see when you throw your flame, make sure say the flame a go to the place where you want it to go, right? And don't group up. No group me up in a nothing with nobody. Let it be known. I mean, nobody never open my channel, give me. And my email and login. Me tell you the history of my channel already. But nobody never build no channel and it give me and say, Igor, run it off. I don't get on my channel. So you see, when other people are do for them way, however they see it fit to do for them thing, to get your response, and you need to stop make people use popcorn trigger you too. You need to stop make people use popcorn name for trigger you as well. It's too easy for trigger you. So as a man go over there, so go say popcorn, that is you run out like one bulldog, just a bark. So you need to stop make people use popcorn for trigger you too. It's too easy for trigger you. I'm send you in a some demon state. You have to see what program when you see it. So when you throw your flame after the crux them where you say out here they disrespect popcorn and whatever, me they beg you, be very targeted with your flame. Because if you diss my artist, then I just saw it a go. And you know me not care. So be specific. Me don't have a frigging problem with popcorn. If me have a problem with popcorn, you will know. Me can come for my life, come say it. And the only thing we're gonna make me have a problem with popcorn is if popcorn have a problem with my artist. You get me? So when you throw your flame, yeah man, not throw one broad blanket because then you're gonna make me come answer and defend my artist the same way or you want answer and defend your artist. So be specific. As me say, I thought everybody was on the same mission, but some people out here just do them thing a build for them platform and the crooks have a wave now and so they're riding it into glory. You get what I mean? And other people are here genuinely pushing the genocide movement. This morning somebody sent me one clip. Apparently somebody was disrespecting popcorn. Him says some crooks are disrespect popcorn. I don't know who those crooks are. Me know say I know me and nobody with me know. So me not really I don't know who those crooks are. Cause you know say a whole heap of crooks pages out here now. Right? So I don't know who said what, but apparently somebody said something about popcorn and he went off and was throwing all kind of things all over the place and whatever. So me just I say when you throw your flame them over in the swamp, be specific. You ignorant, me ignorant too. So we'll just be two ignorant MFers on the internet arguing about artists and who say what. So yeah, be specific. But anyways, guys, it's a Friday. Tomorrow, August 29th, is the Big Bad Oasis Music Festival. If you're in Canada, it will be in Burroughs Creek. It's about 40 minutes drive away out of the city. And it's a major lineup. I've been promoting this festival since right after Barclays. You know what I mean? So by this time, everybody should know. Everybody should be aware of what's happening in Canada. And if you're in Canada, pull up. If you're close to Canada, pull up. If you can fly to Canada, pull up. You get what I mean? You have a birthday, looking for somewhere to go celebrate, go to Bells Creek. You get me? And it's being headlined by Masicka. There is Sizzla Kalonji, that's on it as well. Joshi, who was here. I have another interview coming now. Ah, Jesus, woo! But that one, yeah, me fear, me dep on the fence. Me not dep on fence, you know. I'm on the fence with this one, chat, because I know it's just gonna, it'll be a problem. But anyway, my grandmother always say, well-behaved women seldom make history. So, you know, yeah, but it has Joshi, Sizzla Kalonji, Wayne Wonder, Mr. Killer from over in Grenada, and Gentleman from over in Germany. Massive show. Show your support. Show your support. You get what I mean? Show your support. Pink Points will say, can't wait to Frost Morning. Nobody not upset me. It's who upset my favorite Dr. Mix. No, Charlie Net, nobody not upset me, but let me tell you, I'm always telling this, I'm not going on nobody darkness. Me, I carry people in my light. So, Oasis Music Festival, pull up, show up. No, I think it was yesterday, Crux, was it announced that Masicka is going to be headlining City Splash indoor, the indoor event, the indoor festival. Big. So UK couldn't wait. UK couldn't wait, right? He just did regular a month or so ago. But UK obviously could not wait for dancers' greatest to return to the UK. And so he has now been booked as a headliner for City Splash. And someone want the whole of UK run out again. See it now, when you get another chance. If you see the artists, you know how much countries or you know how much areas not get them kind of chance here. This is a big deal. I want to see some Crocs emoji in the chat. This is another major festival that the artist is headlining. How you feel about it, chat? How you feel about it? It's going to be, it's not no small club, so let me just run out and tell you that from now. It's going to be at Drum Shed. I hope I pronounced that. Drum Shed. It's going to be Saturday, November 21. It's going to be in Drum Shed, London. And if you don't know, it's a massive, it's a large scale city event. It's a massive event, massive venue. I think they said that it has the capacity of 30,000. This particular area was a former IKEA building, so you know how huge it is. This particular building that it's been held in, it's in the North London area. So get your tickets. Pre-sale tickets. I think it's September 3rd that pre-sale tickets become available. So if you are in that area and you can go see Masicka again in the UK area, then yeah, go see Masicka again. UK couldn't wait, chat. I mean, as the man left, he have to just turn on the plane and go back. Mix, I'm at, what is BJ? I want in BJ. I only one BJ, me know, Kyle. I'm at BJ right now. Every cashier asking who that the best Dr. Mix? Who that the best Dr. Mix? Oh, thank you. Big up everybody in BJ. Yeah. Okay, UK, everyone make sure tickets sell off. Let's go. So Masicka is sharing the headliner title with Spice. Now me know how we feel about Spice in the swamp. But it is what it is. He's sharing the headliner space with Spice. Right? How do you feel about that? How do you feel about that? Tell me how you feel about that. You know, I always ask, you know. How does the chat feel about Masicka sharing the headliner space with Spice? How you feel? How you feel about it? I want to hear how you feel before I tell you how me feel. How you feel about Masicka sharing this headliner moment with Spice? We know the little history, where they go on and stuff like that. Spice has never really addressed it, you know. So how does the swamp feel about Masicka sharing the headliner space for this huge event with Spice? Let me see what I want to say. Them say Spice perform when she's on stage, yeah. Fireside says Spice is the ops, I'ma make it clear. MT say me don't care, this space big enough for everybody. Where you say them not for mingle. Let me ask y'all a question, because me a foreshadow a little bit, you know, because you see all the Crocs, because what I want to do, let me ask y'all a question now, Crocs. But me ask you that question. All right, remember say Spice and Sika have a song together. You know that song there? Wow. You are the greatest of all time. Make a kiss if up on you. Yeah, that song there. I like that song there, but just play it over here because I don't like Spice. I want to listen. I don't know me like the old time dancehall song there, and it give me a have it vibe. So if when he goes to City Splash over there in North London and they perform that song together, and they perform that song together, right? How would I go feel? How would I gonna feel about that, Crocs? If they perform that song together, when you go over there, you go on to see, and then you go on to see a Spice. Wow, wow, wow. Big up Masicka. Yeah, how we not gonna feel? How we not gonna feel about that one day? Yo, we can't bother. Tom say, Scal said we don't care. Trying to see he has to give Spice last. Lord Jesus, we can't bother. Tom said darkest glass, he didn't book her. I said I love the song and the beat. I do too. MT say, I mean every artist must do shows and make money true. John Wick said, I don't want him do no song with her. Not her Steffi said because she's a female. We let it slide. I said, me not feel no way. I said, no, that's a bumper class. Not gonna happen. So Spice love. The one say Spice love freestyle on stage and thus artists for cartel to get forward. All right. If say anything King Crux say that way, I know if we say because if King Crux come out here and say, all right, we reconcile with cartel. King Crux, if I need one with that. Me not reconcile with cartel of flame now until forever. Me not think that gonna happen now, but my aunt is very mature. But me don't know about that one day. So only not really want so Spice love dancehall. Alright, Uncle Crux I laugh, Uncle Crux I laugh off away. Oh yeah. Oh God, big up Uncle Crux, no. But honestly, me don't know how would I feel, me not lie. Me don't know how would I feel. But kind of depend on the fence about that one day. But shitty splash. So back to Oasis a little bit. So, guys, good news. A rough cut the thing there for us. The stage over Bells Creek, the for a rough cut the thing there. The G I perform with the rough cut. Rough cut the G I perform with over Oasis there. Upon Bells Creek stage. Yeah, rough cut the thing there. I'm glad. With them from Regular. So I was kind of like worried for say, may I wonder if I the same full circle band or whatever. I was wondering if it's the same full circle band them I go with. I was kind of worried about that because honestly, say a princess at it again in a doctor mix. You have a space fit. What is it? Boy name. Me don't know about the princess. I was kind of worried about the full circle, and again, it's not that they were like horrible, but honestly, Masicka needed more of a dancehall vibe on that Regular stage, and Masicka worked the stage because he's an exceptional performer when it comes to bands, right? So, me don't want the DJ go say give me 7 and then give me 9. Me can't bother with that. Me want the rough cut have it. So a rough cut we're gonna hear for the performance. Listen to me. Me excited. Say, give me the 7s, my bad friend. Yeah. And then at 9 them I play. Yeah, so Ross, people got one different part. So my love say a rough cut. Rough it up with rough cut. And Masicka have a great history with rough cut, right? So rough cut is who we're going to be seeing. And big up to Patrick as well. Patrick Shirley that was here on the show for putting this amazing festival together. I feel like he has such a big passion with where he wants to take the music with what's happening in Canada. Canada definitely could use some big festivals. Want to say my Canadian massive. I feel like Canada could use some definitely use some big festival. So pull up on Bells Creek, make it a sold out event, make the place full up on Sheldon, big lineup, Masicka headlining, Wayne Wonder, the Sizzler Kalonji, the Sizzler Kalonji, Germany. I'm sorry, gentleman from over Germany. You get what I mean? And Mr. Killer Energetic. So I think it's such a good melting pot of talent that we're going to see on the Oasis stage. And for the 7th, listen, a rough cut and Sicka again. Rough cut and Sicka is just, I don't know. I wish every single promoter would agree to fly the live band, that live band every single where with Sicka and just like a theme band that with all of the, now that the shows are kick up. How much show that Sicka do for the year, chat? Who can count and tell me how much show so far? My artist booked and busy. Cause boy, after Barclays, we didn't know so we have Oasis and thing, and we just keep our fingers crossed for a Jamaica show. You get what I mean? But see, we get one next UK show. Yeah, UK on the after show, bigger bag, Chev, bad dark skin, your whistle with the click there. We are gonna sing in our background. And TT says she might just forward over there and do a thing. That would be so great. You know what I mean? She just make it a whole party. Yeah, well, you say Canada ready? Yeah, man, Canada is ready. So the Oasis Music Festival is tomorrow. If you have not gotten your tickets, make sure you get your tickets. Make sure you get your tickets and pull up. And then Masicka will is back in the UK. Come on, man, guys, come on. That's a big thing. The man just left the UK and is heading back to the freaking UK in November. Back to the freaking UK in November, y'all. Amazing. My artist booked and busy. Yeah, very booked and busy. And who knows? We don't know if that's all of the shows. I'm still keeping my fingers crossed for a Jamaican show. Listen, Masicka, the last time you performed in a Jamaica, let's see which croc member. Was the truck show in Clarendon chat? I think that was almost 2 years ago. That was almost 2 years ago. The last time Masicka performed in Jamaica. I mean, like real performance. Wasn't it not 2 years ago? Chat, me could not take so long for answer me. Not move so slow today. Guys, the likes them. Hit the like button. And guys, remember you can always donate to my Cash App. I may even have the Cash App and the PayPal on the screen. Boy, no, sir. Yeah, need a Jamaican show for real. It's gonna be massive. Some Fest. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Wiki Boo. Some Fest. That was 2025. So a year has passed, a year and some months. Sika and team, Abego, we need a show this December, yeah. December 4th. A real Ramadan. Yeah, we need a show. We need a show in a Jamaica. Right? We know at least one person from your team that listen to me. Clarendon was 2 years ago. Okay, Sumfest. Yeah, last year Sumfest. How could we forget? Right? We need a show. The Crocs them in Jamaica need a show. And nothing, and me don't want nobody, me don't want them book no nothing less than arena. You get me? That's our Barclays out here. Yeah. So me get to see you 2 times. Say you always say he performed after Sumfest when he dashed inter. No man, in Jamaica, you always do. Was it in Jamaica? Or was that like another country? May I talk about in a Jamaica? Big up to Jonathan. You seem to be new here. Make sure you subscribe. John Wick, you can drop your link and TT John Wick drop TT link as well so that they can follow up those pages too. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm excited about that. I want to play something for y'all. I want to play something for you. Watch Uncle. I'll Uncle him do a laughing and chatting. Nah say nothing but laugh. Just laughing. Me go and play something for you. Now, this is an interview that Sika did. It's not a new interview. But I rewatched this interview over the weekend because me telling you say watching interviews where Masicka do, especially this last set of interviews he did when he was promoting Forever Rain, they're some of my favorite moments. And this was one of them. And I wanted to share it with you guys this morning.
Selfish and lonely. But the thing is, you see, you have to give them something to believe in. And I think what happened is them believe because them say, me not stop. You know, and that's one of the reasons why I'm not gonna stop. People invest a lot of time, even like Razim spend most of my life for engineer. My dad them really believe so. Him and him family too. You know what I mean? It would be unfair for me just stop along the way, knowing say him put all them life in it too. You know what I mean? So I have to always remember say it's not just me, you know, it's a whole collective of people and effort put into this every day, you know what I mean? So we have to keep going till we reach a milestone and we know say everybody fully, you understand what I mean? Yeah. And it's not even just monetary wise, it's just, you know, his son can come and learn from it. Somebody else can come and benefit from the work that we put in, you know what I mean?
Let me tell you something that I love about the genocide movement that I see is so different from other camps. Other camps are so artist and one man centric. They try to tie up the entire movement in just one man. It's almost as if you would think that one man is superhuman. What I love and what has been my experience with the genocide movement, both on the internet and off, is that there's always a reminder that it's a team effort. And I spoke about this yesterday on my TikTok live, that it takes a team to do. I don't know if people think Masicka sit down and yard a take phone call from promoter and a book flight for himself and a book show for himself and a do everything for himself. I don't know if I saw people think say this work. I don't know if I saw. But the genocide movement, the one side movement, is one of the only team I see out here that understands that it takes a team to make it work. And so I'm going to be adverse to anybody trying to make it about them. With the exception of Masicka, of course, because me not going to studio go sing song. Me not sing song and Masicka sing the song name. But even when you look at the rest of movements like Vendetta and Gaza, they're so one man centric. As a matter of fact, the Gaza vlogger them tell you all the time say a cartel are the done and whatever him say. But what I know for a fact is even behind the scenes, there is a team that makes shit happen. When you see the finished product online, it's not one person doing it and it's not two person doing it. It's a team of people. And what I love about Masicka is that he's not shy about saying that. He's not shy about coming on the internet and letting you know this is not something I did for him. Even though this is not something that I did for myself. I may have the same mentality. So I don't understand how helping somebody is being weaponized. It's being weaponized. That means that you never help willingly. The only reason why you help was so you could control. That's the only way I can look at it. Is if you're using the help you gave me to now weaponize it against me, that means it wasn't true. That tells me a lot about you. Yeah. I'm one of the only artists me see a come on the internet talking about the massive team effort that it takes to run brand Masicka. You get me? So well professional, not your matty. Work is work. Yeah. No, for real. It's a team effort. Think about it. I'm asking you now, think about it. What has the genocide movement look like with 1 and 2 people versus 10 people? I might not agree with everything with everybody. She said me just kind of want you be just everybody do them thing. It not gonna always be kumbaya. Me can't accept that. Me can't work with that. I mean, ask you know if that's what you don't want it go back to, because there are a lot of people acting as if them want one set of people for pack up shop and just come off our internet because it make one set of people feel better about themselves. It just like make them work harder. What I love about my artist is he's never shy to let you know it's a team of people. Here the man say Razzie dedicate him whole life to this. So all when him feel like him reach the end and feel like him want to give up, he's motivated by the people them where sacrifice everything for make it work for him. And him knows that if him pack up shop and gone, where am I gonna left Razzie for do? Because Razzie has dedicated him entire life to being there for Masicka's music career. Him say him never call Razzie yet, and Razzie say him busy. Never. The fact that he can recognize that sacrifice is commendable. Because you know what a lot of people see that kind of loyalty as? Weakness. And then them change pan you and start treat you any kind of way and start abuse you because them feel like say, oh, them you're loyal to them, so you're weak out and you're gonna do anything and them have control and me run this and me run that and me do this and me do that. People not gonna stick around for that. So the mere fact them can't even recognize that Razzie has dedicated all of his life. Remember, say from a long time, him say him know Razzie for 15 years. So him can't even quit if he wanted to, because what you gonna left all man like Razzie for do? That has dedicated his entire life. Me don't even know if Razzie ever worked for no other artist. Me don't know, no can't tell me. Me don't have all of the gory details. Morning Life by Tony. Good morning, darling. Said that's an important skill, teamwork that some artists like. No, for real. Even though support more diva, she love Razzie. Now watch this one, yeah. She love her Razzie. But as we start up, more Razzie, now she gonna get excited. But they like wait up herself over there. That's how I feel about you, Mix. Oh, Titi, that's how I feel about you too, honey. Love you. See? Team effort, teamwork. Everybody not have to always dep on the same page. But you know what me not out here I do? And you know what I'm not behind the scenes doing, trying to cut people's supply off. And me can say that boldly with my fucking chest. I love when my artists make it be known, and he said it in several interviews, that it's a team effort. Me not hear a lot of other camps and artists come out here and even acknowledge the people them where they're behind the scenes with them and they're there with them, they make it happen every day. I don't even see that happening. And when me I rewatch the interview here over the weekend, me I say, no man, but this is really good morning, Dwight. Yeah, no free forward, Diva. I know you love Razzie. It's always a team effort, and Masicka makes it known. When the Gaza people go on the internet and try to use the man's professionalism and the man's strategy and his ambition against him to say, oh, he should do more, because let me tell you something, things are not handed to Masicka. On a painting this picture like the label and manufacturer interview give Masicka. On a so but me not allow no befuddle me. You know my favorite word. Like them just sit down, like Masicka just sit down and everything happens for him. He doesn't even have to walk. That's not how it works. He has a team of people that's outside of him, have a distribution deal with the label, not a management deal. So he has to hire and pay his own people, his own PR people, his own managers, his own marketers, his own people where him have around him. Some from day one, some way join the journey in the middle, and some way just join. So it's not a case where him just sit down on the label and hand him things, but he doesn't have a silver platter career. And I find it insulting to even suggest that his career is being handed to him because he signed to a deal. Shensi has signed to one deal to add me already say she have one album will sell 2,000 ad. Why she never sell more? Every time when I go combo my artist and label, I go combo Funa artist and label too, because why Shensi are not doing more? You want to talk about a silver platter career? That is one. A whole heap of artists get lucky and the luck run out. That's why them can't find no more hits. And after I run all over the world, they collab with the biggest thing and Ishi and the old lady just to maintain to make give it stay relevant. Cause when them put out nothing by themselves, nobody now look. I don't want to clown the man for investing the money where he work hard for in a team of people that makes it happen for him. In a management team that's out there getting him on the best stages, in a marketing team that's making sure his music is going into the areas that it needs to, and his brand is being elevated globally, in a PR team that's making sure that when he goes on the interviews, him not make a ass of himself. You want to clone somebody. That's why some of y'all never achieve anything but pass on your date. Because you only can see as far as you nose. And some of them on the nose can do their own shit every day and don't smell it. But that's for a different day. This is what it looks like when you say you love the music and you love what you do, is you invest in it. You want the best for yourself. Nothing is wrong with making strategic moves. I've seen Masicka align himself strategically. I'm going to play one video where I see one former Gaza supporter come out and I say him do tribute to Masicka, and he make one statement in the ball. Him see him align himself to people cause him did last. You know what I really, TT, I mean, no say, you know who is going to agree with me. Just, I feel like stupid people shouldn't have life. I feel like if you refuse to open up your eye and grow and mature to certain things, I just don't feel like you deserve certain things. I feel like you should be locked in solitary confinement until you learn to have sense. I saw me look upon people when I have no sense. Fireside say the YouTube space is filled with so much lies and propaganda, especially when Masicka started to dominate the space. Yeah. When them not fight about numbers, word that show you, and it's like me I say, all because anything but saying Masicka great. Me go and play the clip for now. Because I want to listen to what that brother you say. I hope me did upload the clip. Hold on, I eat this.
I'm Masicka.
No, I eat this. It don't look like I upload it in the chat. I'm gonna play one song for now, and then upload it. How do you feel about that? Because I really want y'all to hear what this little person has to say, or this big person, or whoever the friggin' be. I want to know hear. So I'm gonna upload the video for now, right? Because I really want to hear a couple of things, a lot of things to unpack in the video, because this person was a known Gaza cheerleader. And so him used to be on the train of people like J Progress, who is also in this video, that would tear down Sika mercilessly. And here he is on the internet giving a tribute to Masicka. But he also said some things in there that shows me too many stupid people are on the internet, and I hate the fact that social media has made it where any unqualified, undiagnosed person can just jump up and decide that they're going to come and give their unsolicited opinion. That's why I like where China has taken social media. If you're not qualified to speak on the things that you're trying to influence people about, then come off of the internet and go get qualified. Like, I love that China has taken that very strict approach, because you have a lot of social media is a dumping ground for people's trauma. Social media is a dumping. People think that their opinions are facts. People can't separate that anymore for some reason, so I'm gonna play one song, vibe a little bit, and then I'm going to upload the video so that we can all watch it together. All right, chat. I finally upload the video. And guys, I need an opinion on this. So I actually want to share the stage with you, because I really want to hear what y'all think. A whole heap of things jump out to me. Some of you might know the video, but for those who don't, I'm going to play the video. It's about 3 minutes, so just indulge a little bit. But these are two figures who, at one point in time, they were the most outspoken anti-Masicka people. And that's why I'm telling you, I can't trust them people here. They were some of the most outspoken anti-Masicka people that are now. First of all, the video is cringe. The video is cringe. Very, very weird and cringe to me. But let's watch it together.
Yo, so for one day a portion of people been asking me what are my views on Masicka. And I normally respond by saying, oh, the dancehall and touchable. Now, mind you, don't mistake this. It's not a review. This is a tribute. And not to the man, because we no love man and we no praise man. And enough artists me meet and my views from their music change because of their personality. So this is a tribute, but to the work that Masicka has put in. Zane, now, I've been listening Masicka since I've been in high school. Zane, that I will show you the amount of time my boy put in, the amount of work my boy put in. My boy is going into his second decade of doing music. Now, normally we see a lot of artists coming out of the industry and them start like this and go so. Masicka, I one of the youth them always start like this and go so and stop go so. No time at all. You get where me I come from? So we have to take the time to give due respect where it's deserved. You get where me I come from? Now, me don't know about enough people, but as me say, me watch the growth of this artist from me in a high school. And so me I say he's always been a force to reckon with. You get where me I come from? Masicka has always been a war boat. You know what I mean? And much people willing to look for him direction. As we see in the case with even veteran artists where him blatantly call them name, blatantly disrespect them, and I know man not say fair. You get what me I say? And would I want to play it off as levels, but true dancehall for no. So I don't know level thing. You get where me I come from? So yeah man, that's where the crook in him is alive and well. Zin, we see him switch camp a few times in the process of finding himself as an artist. One night time we even see him around dancehall artist conscience, and due to the fact that like allocation did go down with, some violation did reach conscience and no retaliation never go on. My boy cut. Yeah, my boy I say boy that type of softness can really align with film image. You get what me I come from as a crocodile, which is commendable again, cause you know what I mean, the kid been know where he want, been know his image, been know the type of aura where he want for himself in the music. One night time we see him on Cortad same way, you know what I mean? Personally, that's when he got one of his greatest hits, which was the song when he They Don't Know My Story, They Don't Know My Song, yeah. That song that came me come to Canada the first time I ever fly in my whole life. That song they charted a vision for me. I listen to that song they from Jamaica for about 2 hours in a year. First time I ever fly. You get where I come from? So as me say, it's a youth where me personally feel work has a lot of meaning to me. You get what I say? Hits after hits, man. We are talking about image. We are talking about drug lad. We are talking about, like, him no miss. Masicka no miss. That's why I say I can do a review. You would have unfair. Do a review upon our Tyrant. Mad. Feisty. Mad. Like, too much out there. So we have to give a tribute to the work with the dog put in. You get where I come from? Yeah, man. Masicka definitely one of the greatest. And
Whistle, it no matter if it's 2 years ago. 1 week, big up.
Big up, Wagwan. Good morning, Dr. Mix.
Good morning.
Yeah, big up, you don't know.
Ah, very
Uh,
interesting.
yeah, very, very, very interesting.
Very
Something
interesting.
jump out at me. Why you never did play a foggy song? Wagwan.
Right,
When you're up on the
right,
plane.
right,
And, and,
right.
and, and a lot of people out here, I think they get caught in the trap, in the web, the lion web. You understand where they're out here saying things and vlogging and I look in return them I look for a lion or a repost or a shout out or something. You understand? And they're out here willingly tear down Masicka knowing say a lie them a tell upon the youth. You understand? To try to get a favor from a man with them please say rich out
Man,
there.
he got the favor, Him a one of them will get by out.
Oh, see there?
Malabre, yeah, man. Him a one
See
of them
there?
will get by out. Him
So
a one of them
yeah
no
man,
way.
so you hold him to man. See
Right,
there?
right, right. Very confused soul. That's
Look
why
like
I'm
no
say,
lion now run, you know him a try to switch
right.
side.
So let me tell you. A lot of people like Malabre is on the internet, Janet. That's why I tell you, say, even with J Progress, I can't believe it. Because if Cartel pop up on him page and give him a lion today, him gone back go support Gaza. Malabre one of them youth there. Switchy. Anywhere the sweets there, I guess them man the land for them thing week.
And that to show you say enough of them out a week.
Weak. No, you
Week
always
man.
honey, I know Jesus, may I try and make my point? And you always just weak. A whole heap of them on the internet stay so weak. 1 minute, yeah, glaze this your man, and then first of all, whole heap of things in the video wrong. My artist no switch camp. It has always been one side. Me don't know where them get that rubbish from. Because in the video, him say him artist the artist switch him boy switch camp. The boy up my artist switch camp. Him never switch camp. Never. It has always been one side. Every time when you see one man do a song with somebody, you think they have to sell their soul to them because I saw you live full life. Sheeps, exactly.
No, it's not upon sheeps.
Sheeps.
Sheep.
Sheeps.
Really?
Yeah. Buy right out. Now you felt this way about the artist to the point where you can openly admit, say, one of the artists' song change your life with. That's
Facts.
how much you rate the artist and you listen to the artist from high school and you know
Influence
the
your
artist
life. And you say it
influence
out of
your
your own
life
mouth.
and you say it out of your own mouth and one little man run up
I know
and say,
lion never buy if you have to say it.
right, I just saw you feel. You get what I mean? And
Mm-hmm.
just you get one little sweet, one little something where when you spend the money, when you convert it and spend the money, you probably can buy 2 weeks worth of grocery and you name and shit it out.
Which 2 weeks? That big sour boy, you know, why not two? 1 week, what I go
Oh
see that.
my god. Okay. And you come and you just switch. Yo, we can't take them man and see. You just switch. Just switch, sir. Just for sir. You not believe in a Sika again. Sika not change your life again. You never did a spend hours on one flight to listen to Sika music again and it change your life and give you perspective about things. None of that not happen again. No, yes, Steffi. Mm-hmm. You're here about week. Is it more like rats run where the food is? So anywhere the candy that they find it. No, for real. They are the yeah. For real, for little and nothing. Nobody can tell me say them money and not do the bending. Nobody can tell me say them money and not out here a bend over for man. Because how how a year and other go? 'Cause I don't think the video is even 2 years old yet. How a year and other go? You were out here making a tribute to somebody who change your freaking life with changing life, you know.
Fuck.
I know normal word them and a whole heap of people change my life, you know. They know my dance, yeah, them know some Masicka is a brilliant artist. It's a plus food expensive to Canada, in a Canada. Yeah, the man them out here doing the bending. Oh, you know that? Our man come and just send you one lion and you just start pray. All of a sudden, that man there, Masicka never force ripe when he make. They don't know when you got Canada go do farm work. It never change your life then when you realize that your life are gonna change and you needed something to motivate you. Your life never change. Them time there. The man them now man week. Me no know you have to go talk to your species week. We gone. You have to go talk to your week. You have to go talk to see if you can have a session.
No, man, I have no
Yeah.
interest in talking to no Gaza man about them.
No guys are just man in general. I know guys are man alone. The men are not mening. And J Progress in provoking too, you know, because him are the same thing, you know, Patakos Keckle.
Fuck.
Patakos Keckle. Because J Progress, the video them dead where we can go dig up. And show say that tear down sicker. Worse than how my library do it now. Worse than how my library do it now. Where are the
Willingly.
men? Yeah. Worse, willingly, thank you. And because you never get where you were supposed to get your out here and talk about you is a different vlogger. No, you're the same exact rat. Ratified the whole of one rat family of rats, gully rats. Hi Munchkin.
Hmm.
Should I hear my voice?
Yeah, man.
Hi
Even
Munchkin. You know, hi Munchkin. Yeah. One village of rats. 2 years ago, the man changed your life. Last week, the man, I don't know nobody. The man force rap the man, all kind of things. One album do that. Remember before Forever Rain dropping out, we did say a whole heap of people are gonna deal in a confusion when Forever Rain drop. Hi, baby. Whole heap of people are gonna deal in a confusion when Forever Rain drop. Notice none of these people are coming on the internet to talk about the quality of the album. They can't even talk about the song them. You notice? Silent. All you hear them on the internet to talk about a record deal and record label. That's all you can hear them talk about record deal and record label. Nothing about the quality of the songs, nothing about how the songs are sonically, how it make them feel, how it make them move. Nothing, not at all. It motivate them. They can't talk about the songs. I agree that he cannot be trusted. Kids say, "Hey, if Masicka is not the definition of greatness, me no know either." I me think a true him see him king in a brief and bonnet. The most recent interview that Cartel bring up back that brief and bonnet moment again. I don't know why he insists on drawing out this very embarrassing moment. The last interview, the class finally get him interview because say class is on the internet glazing sicker hard. Glazing Sika hard. Not Sika, Cartel, Glazing Cartel hard. So I'm finally get him interview. And in that same interview when I watch, the man is talking about because they were talking about social media. And him bring the most you might see me do is go on the internet and wiggle myself in a brief and a bonnet and him do
Trying to
the move.
normalize.
Yeah, thank you, Wick. That's the freaking agenda. And him a do the movement where him a wind up him waist and like him a wheel something in the ear like you have one rag a wheel in the ear. That's what he was sitting in the chair doing with him fronts himself. Big 50-year-old man. They on the internet at talk. But the most you might see me do because he got asked a question about the use of social media and that him got put it to. Me hear him say something very interesting that me never hear him say before. Me I tell you say maybe over here listen to it true. Me hear him talk about the purpose of the music. Who remember hearing Faggy talk about him something there? So what the drive that he has is the purpose of the music. Him love the music. I never hear that boy talk about that yet. Me hear Masicka do interview talk about purpose and love for the music all over the place. I don't hear Faggy say them something there. All of a sudden no. So I saw you love something. Well, we see. Well, Lizard is an example of how you love. You love hard. You love people to death. Put it that way. But fucking your love is so great, you love people to death. You love people and they just disappear from around you. That's how loving you are. I'd never want to explain. Nobody not love me, so please. Crazy. You're over there glorifying being on the internet. And this you want the youth them come out and normalize. And this you want teach the youth them say, this is how you use social media. Go and degrade yourself. Have no shame. Go on the internet and be a Batman. And that you want the youth them go up on the internet, go doing a brief and bonnet and wine. And you want to see him too, I wiggle up him little self and I whine in the chair with him. And I'm like, Mister, what the hell is wrong with this man? This is what you're using the youths to do. You can't be no good person now after you were such a horrific person. After you bring all kind of slackness and lewdness in a dance hall. Can't turn a blind eye to that now, and because now you're advanced in age, you're coming on the internet to act as if you have any wisdom to give the people. And what you say in the interview and how you actually live your life don't add up. Because too many youths around you suffered in the process of making you great.
Too much artists lose their career.
Yeah. You never sacrifice nothing. They sacrifice themselves. So you can't come now at 50 odd, so advanced in your life, coming to try and tell us that you have purpose for the music and you love the music. Where was the love when the young youth them they out there they bleach out their skin to death and bust up? When you did teach them how to do that? Where was it then? Where was the love then? Where was the love for Lisa Hype? Where was the love for Kim? Where was the love for those people? Or you love so your love alone just dangerous to everybody.
Lisa Hype.
Say, I can't stand to sit listening to that. Cartel do not love the music, him love the money and the man them. Him don't even love the people, they are the money him love, but it's not even for the money he does it. Who are you trying to tell that?
Sam, the 13-year female, him couldn't even put him on the work permit. At 13 years, the man do with him. I said,
13, thank you. And him go past some of the biggest stages and me not see Be Breeze up there with him. Preach
Fuck.
mix. Can me remember how him treat the woman that was in. Yeah. Poor black friend, the poor black and not they love man too much. Yeah. Where is the love for them, the people there? You
When you
can't look
fly
for
to
me.
Jamaica, man, and carry down
Yeah.
couple things, go give them and
Carry down couple shoes and shirts, couple
go
wear and left
party with
shirt.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Couple
couple
wear and left
guapi.
shirts. Yeah.
Jaja.
So true. We couple guapi, go give them. And I love that. I don't know. I don't know, Cartel. I'm looking around, and the people around you just seem to be falling like flies. Everybody look miserable and look like aged raisin, including you. You can't come now at 50 can tell we boy you are driven by the purpose. Them that look at that season that for you have purpose in our music gone, brother. Cause nobody not pay attention to you. You can't trick the crowd. This obsession with trying to reform your image, but you're not sing gun song. What? And you think that make you a good person? When I'm looking at the destruction that is there behind you and beside you, and I'm supposed to believe that because you know at 50 odd years old is coming out to say it's the purpose of the music and you love the music, you don't destroy things you love.
There's no Pierre Gun song him sing a song fest with you.
Yeah, like me confused and all of a sudden up on that interview him not sing gun song. And that's the excuse he's using to not respond to Masicka. That's the excuse he's using to not respond to Masicka. Him don't sing gun song. Bruh. Cartel, please. You can only fool as my well learned friend would say you sheep them. You can only fool your sheep them. And let me tell you something. If you don't learn how to cross one road, why this just random? If you don't learn how to cross one road and you go out in the street and something slap you or kill you, you deserve it. Learn for crossroad. You see the people them were out here just sit down and listen to man and have man a dictate to them how them fi think and who them fi like and what them figure and what them fi say. I don't want call, I don't want tell no one who is. I no man no name. That's why I refuse to raise no pitney without a father in the home because if me did ever have a son will behave like someone who me take back the life for me game. If I ever had a son that came on this internet and behave like how I see some of y'all willingly give away your own control of yourself and your mind, all in showing your loyalty to one. I'm telling you something, I'm go, ha, well, and there. Make I just swallow a little bit before I say, because I want to be careful. But I'm telling you, know how to love, man. Hey! And how the outfit can wear it. Let me tell you how I know. Me say, man come out here, come disrespect one next man. Hey! Blatantly call him all kind of name. Him a pussy. Him a this. And me say that man there get grace and whole heap of forgiveness. And me see one woman will never do that. You can't tell me no batty man. You can't tell me no love man.
Jaja.
You can't tell me you no love man. You couldn't convince me. All if you do want X-ray and show me the state on yourself, you couldn't convince me. Say you no love man, you bending over regularly. You can't trick a lot of people, but you can't trick me. I sit on to get to work. Me see when issue a heap of grace to man with this brawling. I want all and style one all try all one woman accountable when not even do 1/4 of what me see man do. A man on the love. You could convince me out here. Say Uno is not my lover. You couldn't convince me. When me cut
Weird
somebody,
behavior, man.
weird behavior. When me cut somebody off because them diss me directly, style me directly. I'ma say, you know what? Fuck this shit. Me see a whole heap of grace you know have out here for man. We this you know directly. We tell you about you know mama and all kind of something grace that issue out like card pack. Yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
Whole heap of grace. I don't know why I turn around and have so much venom for the woman them. I want to wish you did have one vagina. I want.
So I mean, understand how them streets are so
Me don't,
venomous towards the woman them
me
to go
don't do
out
a
of
wig.
skirt.
Me don't do
Yeah, I understand it. I really don't understand it. Yeah, call me a girl clown every day. Mm-hmm.
Don't it we.
Call me a girl clown every
TT say,
blessed
I know them a
day.
police the woman and I run there. The man, me say when me see it, me laugh. Me say, yeah, this funny as fuck. It's funny bad.
Yeah,
It's
man.
funny. I don't feel like say that make no man. You know out here they disrespect woman. For man, big great one blood clot man. Sorry for the bad word. I disrespect woman for man. Make it make sense. Awa. You can't convince me say something not funny about you, no can no lean.
I don't drink the Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't convince me say something not lean up about you out here. You can never convince me. None of you can come about me. Something wrong with you know. Because you look upon things. You know only a man of phone lens. A man feel upset because of this. So yeah, me come this year. And them there's something them soon out here that run up and down on the internet. I create false narrative because you know want a man address you know. You know want a man call on your name. You know want a man cussing out for going to clout. Make my friend John Wick be a girl clown as much as him fucking want.
Until the day I die.
Yeah. One thing me show him now do I run back and now man. I run back and now man trying to prove loyalty and trying to prove say them worth it. Man, on the out here a brag about man. On the out here a brag about access to man. Something lean up about you know. You couldn't come here and trick me. Say on straight, on lean, because you know inherit people beef and nobody not doing nothing. A man on out here on say I defend. Get it the fuck together. Get it together. A wally pipe up on the internet, see my library there, man, lion and man make him all of a sudden. That's where one artist where carry mentally for years. You turn around and dash where the artist there. You turn around and dash where the artist there. For one artist where me can't hear you talk about the artist in another way, yeah. Me I wind up, me about 4 minutes left. Because I now go for my 2-hour mark today. No lean. When I forget it together. No can't come about me. The only thing time will tell you say on the lean. That's how it time. Yeah, man. That's the only thing. When crazy. Crazy in this. Crazy. You remember how Sika always I said him study the game. Yeah, man. Me only dep on the streets for 7 months, but me know no longer. Me don't want to get to work. Me just study only for years. For years. When you get it together, man. Get it together. No man not supposed to out here they blindly follow on back a man because you feel like say everybody fear worship the man where you worship. And some of so weak and fool as man. Me can't take on serious. Can no boy, no blood clot boy will come in my face, come tell me for suck my mother. Couldn't come back out here come friend me up. You're mad. Couldn't come back out here come friend me up. On love follow back a man too much. That's on the problem. Man. When you go like on love man more than me. That's why I eat the woman them. So that's why I quick for tear down the woman them. Because I wish I was in the place of the women. And that you want. I love the man them so much, man. I love the man them so much. Some of not everybody can have some militant man out here. I love the man them so much that I wish I didn't have something one could have give the man them. That's why on the out here, on can continuously malice the woman, but go friend up the man. Hmm. That's why, because you know wish, you did have something where you could have give the man where the woman can kill the man. I must that. You can't convince me because you know man loving very bad out here. Me don't know who on the thing freed. On the man loving genocide not depend them kind of something. Them don't want to come from with that. No ounce of militancy. I walk and just feel like them can disrespect anybody over man. Get it the fuck together, man. Get it the fuck together. Me don't know, me I'm a man, but me feel like if me was a man, would I rather somebody call me a girl clown than a batty man. I would rather that. I would rather that. You not have no level of grace, no art for the woman them, none at all. None. And some of the woman them too have some low hanging fruit. Because no matter how the man them this, each up back of them like on a lifeline. Uno too as well, when they run up and down back a man because you feel like say man can go no one want. Find on own a footing and stand up on own a 2 foot firm and strong. Yeah, but you can't wait. I don't know want wait. That's why you don't have no talent, no real talent. So you take everything and hand it over to the man because you feel like say them. Yeah, love man too much, man. But anyways, guys, I'm about to close. Oasis Music Festival. Um, August 29th tomorrow. It's gonna be a great show. I'm so for some reason I'm excited about that show. I don't know why I know. I was really excited about that show, yeah. And then now with City Splash, I'm excited for Patrick. I'm excited for my artists. I'm just excited. I'm excited that Rough Cut is gonna be the band's playing. I have a very good feeling. I feel good going into the weekend. I know I'm gonna have a great weekend. I do plan to get some rest. I'm not going to be back on this program until Monday. My aim is to try to go Monday to Friday on the morning program, just to make sure that I bring something special to your mornings. I hope I do in the mornings. I know I'm kind of cuss and go on sometimes, but I'm working on it. Right words for them, yeah. You know what I mean? I don't know. 2026, practice the love man less. Always remember that you don't know the full story and that you're out here disrespecting people, that you don't know the full story, that you're being fed something. I'm telling you, if the axe is telling the story, the tree will always be the enemy. The tree will always be the enemy. Love man less and love on yourself more. You're handing over and sacrificing the love for yourself to love somebody else more than you is not loyalty, it is stupidity. And it just shows that you're insecure and have very low self-esteem and don't care about yourself enough to use your cognitive thinking skills to decipher and eliminate things and realize that things don't add up and things don't make sense. And I'm not going to come out here one day and attack the wrong person. I mean, I promise you, whatever you're seeking for, you're going to find worse. Whatever you're seeking for, you are going to find worse. Worse than ever want to bargain for. I'm 100% promising you that. Right? Mixed it. And that must call it. No, mixed in the mornings. Lord Jesus. I'm coming back on Monday, my next show. Have a good weekend. Big up to everybody that stayed with me for the couple of hours. I don't do more than 2 hours. I try not to. That's really my cap because, YouTube not pay me. So I have to go work and make bread, right? So that I can eat and stuff like that. So I have to, come give my 2 hours. Big up to everybody that stayed for the show this morning. Remember, we don't have, somebody was asking about the numbers. The numbers for Forever Rain is not out, but just continue to stream and purchase Forever Rain. Masicka is leading this year. I'm still keeping my fingers crossed for a Jamaica show, but Masicka hits the Oasis Music Festival stage tomorrow in Bells Creek, Canada. Right, it's gonna be an amazing show. I'm particularly excited about this one. And I'm gonna love to see my artists on stage with the rough cut bands. I know it's gonna be an amazing show. and I'm super, super, super excited about it. And then he hits the City Splash stage. I'm going to be loading up a voiceover later. Of course, it's customary that before every show, I do my stats about the country. So I have my Canada chart stats voiceover that I'm going to be loading up this evening in preparation for the show tomorrow, because I always like to show you guys the love for the artist in the area that he's performing. If you are new to the show, make sure you subscribe. You can go and watch my videos, show my videos some love. I do want to big up the Swamp because you guys have been supporting me. I have some people that have been here from day one who have allowed me to grow and become, live out my journalism dreams on this app. If you tune into my program every morning, I promise I hold that with great care and responsibility, which is why I put the flame and the fire in the middle of the show. But at the beginning, when you hear my voice, it is always going to be sunshine. It is always going to be something positive, because I take with great care that you give me your mind and your energy so early in the morning. And I always want to make sure that I at least leave something positive. So I'm going to read something to you. If you want to stay and listen, you can, but I'm going to do something I've never done on here before. And I'm going to share something that I wrote. I journal a lot. And this are for my people them were really take their mental health serious. I think ever since being in these YouTube streets, I've kept up on my journaling because it helps to keep me I want to say stable, because people them say that makes unstable. But as somebody who, come on man, why is this thing um messing around? So I'm gonna read to you what yesterday's journal entry. You can feel free. The show is basically over, so you can feel free to go if you want. But I do want to share something with the Swamp and to the Crooks that's coming directly from my journal. So yeah, hold on. Let me try to get to it. Something that's coming directly from my journal. I journal a lot, as I say, and I take it. It's one of the things that I use, one of my weapons that I show up with daily. Everybody excited for hear what in my journal, because I don't think I mix up. No, I don't mix up. But I do want to leave something with you, because the I did put it in the caption of my thing. It says that I said the mirror that reveals, not the one that reflects. And so I'm going to share with you and kind of um talk about it, because when I spoke earlier about light beings and there are people, there are healers with light. This is particularly for you, because the mirror that you are called to be as a light being is one that reveals, is that you are to operate with such excellence that it inadvertently shines light on the mediocrity around you. And so that's how you become a mirror, not that you hold up a mirror and show people. And I mean, you're doing that because you're highlighting where people are falling short. But as a light being, a critical part of what you're also required to do is how you operate with such excellence, right? Is that it inadvertently shines a light on the mediocrity around you. You know what I mean? So not all mirrors are just there to reflect back what you say, but some is there to basically disrupt the architecture of what you're seeing and show you something a little bit different and show you something a little bit deeper within yourself. I know that has been the calling of my journey, because I've openly seen where I've connected with people and they've just elevated and gotten better. That's the presence that I have. And so I take great care in that. And I feel like we all should strive to make wherever we are a little bit better. When you're a warrior and it's time to fight, you fight and you do whatever you need to do. But then there comes a time when you need to put down the sword and move into a season where you go on the mountaintop and you pour into people, right? As much as you can and as best as you can. You're blessed to be a blessing. You're anointed to anoint others. Don't ever try to be a reservoir in life, one that just collects and stores. Always try to be a channel where things can flow through, where things can move through you, right? Always try to make sure that whatever space you show up in, whether it is your life or whatever the people around you, how you show up, your conscience has settled with that, and that you're okay with how you are showing up in life and in the world on a daily basis. I have an active conscience. When I was working in corporate and they wanted me to treat people like shit, I remember going into a big meeting with CEO and everybody and tell them I report to my conscience before I report to a company. And I've always held that. I've always held that. I have to sleep at night. I have to have peace. I don't get to just do shit and get away with it. Just the same way people don't just get to do shit to me and get away with it. I also don't get to do shit. So that's why I'm always make sure say I'm not bad mind nobody, I'm not do whatever, because I know I don't get to fuck around like that out here. Just the same way how people don't get to fuck around with me. I'm the mirror that reveals. I'm the mirror that exposes, because if you are around me and there are things you are operating out of alignment with, being around me that's in alignment with my purpose and my energy, it's going to inadvertently show that up. And it's just something that happens naturally. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna leave you with that. I'm not gonna read my diary to you. Something in my spirit, I'm gonna read nothing to it. Actually, they're on my other page. So if you're not willing to find it, and I've always maintained that I'm not gonna advertise that page. But if you happen to buck up on it, then I hope it leaves something with you. But the name of it is The Mirror That Reveals, not the one that reflects. So if you happen to find that article, it's my little secret page. I go live on there sometimes as well. Yeah. So I'm gonna play a couple of tunes for you. I'm gonna play Parables and Breaking Chains, and then we're just gonna go into the weekend with a good vibe, positive energy, great minds. You know what I mean? And big up to everybody. Thank you for spending some time with me. And until my next show, blessings.
I care less but workers of iniquity.
Me no business all the one say. It's hard for a man have one floor and still can run dancehall. It's hard. Mount a man me say have one floor and dead.
I like to watch more in Masicka.
On a baddest thing, that
Yeah,
no.
Masicka, baddest thing I wrote. Goddamn.
Dr. Mix, one side therapist.
Big up the swamp.
Goddamn.
Love the swamp.
Goddamn.
Dr. Mix with the YouTube fix.
Tell you what them try start it. Swear to God I don't care if your body not your place and nobody around here.
Dr. Mix, one side therapist. Dr. Mix, at it again.
You don't know, it's protocol boss, and I said, deal Dr. Mix. You don't know, one side, officially certified vlogger. You know what I mean? Juke them in the head with a dagger. Big up in the Dr. Mix protocol boss. That one side to the land side ain't no other.
Hey y'all, it's Dr. Mix, the one-side therapist with the YouTube fix. Let's go. Let's go.